Thomas does not seem very happy with the organization at this moment, because there have been some who have said, some, in fact, the head coach out loud said that surgery should have been done sooner or earlier. Michael Thomas responded with this not so cryptic tweet: "They tried to damage your reputation. You saved theirs by not telling your side of the story." So, Graziano, Tannenbaum and I were just talking about how we think they could be shaping up for good things there with Jameis Winston, but clearly this is a major story. What can you tell us about the situation with Michael Thomas?
So just poking around on this and talking to people the last couple of days, I've come away with the impression, and I know this is sacrilege in 2021, that we shouldn't read too much into one tweet, right? Like this, he could have been tweeting about something else. So my understanding of this situation is, look, it's not a situation where the player's unhappy with his contract. He likes his contract. He just signed it recently enough. He's still in sort of the strong portion of that. It's not a situation where, like Aaron Rodgers, he has a list of grievances, with the organization, and he's going to read them all like it's Festivus at some press conference coming up. It's not like that. I think there's a dispute over whether he should have had the surgery sooner. Sean Payton's been public about his opinion on that, and I think they're having an argument about that. But I don't think we should jump to the conclusion that means he's out of here and he's going to get traded. I think we need to give this more time and see how it plays out.
All right, that's fair. But in the meantime, he feels like a very important piece to the reclamation project, if you will, that is Jameis Winston, because before they can even give him that job, everyone keeps telling me it's a legitimate battle between him and Taysom Hill. What have you seen and what have you heard?
So, I come to these camps, right? This is the 7th team I've seen. You put in the request to who you want to talk to ahead of time. The Saints told me there was one rule. If I requested to talk to Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill, then the next person they were going to bring me was the other guy. That's how they want to make sure everyone knows this is a competition, a real competition between the two, and they want it to be as even as possible. Look, my first day here, I haven't seen them practice. Again, talking to people around the situation, it sounds like Jameis Winston has been good in training camp. And I think there's been an expectation, externally at least, that if that's the case, that they would go with him and keep Taysom Hill in a role similar to what he's done in the past. Now, the Saints don't want to come out and say that because they want to give Taysom Hill every opportunity to be an NFL starting quarterback for them. But I think it's also fair to look at the situation and say if both are playing well, that Jameis offers more in terms of what he can do throwing the football. So my read on it is that if it continues that both are good, that Jameis would end up being the starter, but they are a ways from deciding that or even announcing it.
All right, we'll see what happens. Bring us back some beignets from down there in New Orleans. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.